And this week we're in the Vijnanmaya kosha. We're in week 9, and this is our week of surrender, our niyama ishva pradihana, and we are bringing our single point of focus to the third eye. We're also focusing on our mindfulness focus this week is on the senses, as the Vijnanmaya kosha is our intellect, our wisdom body, and it also involves the 5 senses. It's that non-physical self, yet it's still the ever-changing. It's not the permanent, eternal, unchanging self. So let's begin with a nice centering for a moment. Take a moment to touch in with your breath. Drop that breath down to the belly. And take this moment to scan the body, noticing the physical, Annamaya kosha, energy, the pranamaya kosha, the manamaya kosha, the mental and the emotional state of our being. Moving into that vijnanmaya kosha, noticing those 5 senses, the intuition, the intellect, resting in that wisdom body, alert to those 5 physical senses. And creating an intention for yourself. And releasing that intention. This or better. This or better. This or better. And let's come up to a standing position. Let's just shake out a little bit, warm up, some twists. Wiggle the body. I love the Surya Namaskara sun salutation because it's kind of a bit of a warm up in itself. Let's tap that thymus. Moves us into some gentle inversions, folds. Let's do a little cross crawl. Get that right and left brain integrated. Beautiful. All right, let's do our breath of joy. We're going to do 3 inhales, 3 little sips of inhale. The first one, arms, our shoulder leg. The second one, wide out. And the third, up to the sky. And then we exhale. And let's begin. Bending those knees on the exhale. One more time. Just hanging down on your exhale. Taking a breath here. And then gently coming up. One vertebra at a time. Coming up. Beautiful job. We're going to face forward. We're going to come to the front edge of our mat. And let's find those loops. Lifting that arch. Sometimes the toes help. Engaging calves. The lift of the knees, engaging the quadriceps. Bringing this pelvis into neutral. Lift of the ribs in a kidney loop. Shoulder loop. It's right between the lips. Shoulders are back and down. And inhaling those arms up. Relaxing the shoulders down. Come into a nice little back bend. And then your next exhale, folding forward, hinging at the hips. Gracefully coming down into a forward fold. You can release and relax that head. And inhaling, coming halfway up. And let's exhale back down. You can either have your hands on some blocks or the earth. And we're going to bring the right leg back in a nice lunge, Vijnanmaya. And bringing those arms up. Sweatshirt. Arms up. Feel that knee right over the ankle. Hips are square. Be the warrior. Anjaneyasana. One more breath here. And on your exhale, moving into downward facing dog. Bringing the hands down, back, and feeling the heels and the heart reach down. Keeping the head aligned with the arms, ears against the arms. Feeling a nice, gentle external rotation of the upper arm. Walk the dog. Nice stretch. And moving into a plank position. And we're going to, you can drop the knees or you can keep it. So we're going to go chest and heart and scoop right up into an up dog. Give you little spontaneous movements if you like. Beautiful. And inhaling back into down dog. That dog again. And then bringing the head to face forward, walking or stepping that right leg up between the hands and moving into a nice high lunge. Or you can stay in a low lunge. It's always a variation or an option for you. Hips are square, facing forward, engage the bandhas and breathe. You can bend the back a little, gaze up towards the sky. We're in the vijnanmaya koshas. We're in our basking in those five senses, the intellect, the wisdom, the intuition, that higher self. One more deep breath. And on your exhale, bringing the hands down, moving back into a nice forward fold. Release that head a little. Let's inhale back into our half forward fold. Up into our half forward fold. And exhale into forward fold. And on your next inhale, let's lift the head first, the heart, all the way up, back into our back bend. And let's come up. Let's move into a little half moon, moving side to side. Moving that spine laterally. Nice. Always good to move that spine in all the different directions. And coming back to center. And let's hinge or roll forward. You can also roll the spine forward, down into forward fold. Find your choice. Relaxing in Uttanasana, forward fold. Coming up into half forward fold. And back into your forward fold. And bring the hands down to blocks for the earth. And bringing that right leg back behind us into a high lunge Anjaneya Asana. Back thighs engaged. You can have a little extension of the spine. And one more breath here. Let's come down and back into our downward facing dog. We're going to move into a little flow with our downward facing dog, and can move into either Ajane high lunge or into your warrior one pose. So we're going to take that right leg out. Well, let's take the left leg out. Left leg out. And then bring it forward. And move into high lunge on this side. One more breath. Coming down. You're going to move that leg back. You're going to kick the right leg out. Three-legged dog. And bring that leg in. Between the hands. Getting into a nice high lunge. And engage the bandhas and breathe. I'm going to do this a couple more times. Hands down, back into down dog. And let's take that left leg out behind us. And bringing that leg in. Moving into high lunge. One more breath. Down. We're going to do it one more time on each side. One more breath. And the exhale coming down. Over to the left side, left leg out. Bringing that leg in. And coming up. That my knee doesn't go forward of my ankle. One more deep breath. Exhaling down. Beautiful. And we go into our walking the dog. We're moving into our plank. We move into chaturanga. We're going to go knees, chin, and chest. And scoop up into our up dog. We have up dogs in this Surya Namaskara. So feeling that up dog. You can see me. We'll curl those toes under and move back into down dog. And we're going to bring that right leg up again. Bring it to lunge. And hands down, moving into your Uttanasana, forward fold. Coming up into half forward fold. Releasing back down into your forward fold. And inhaling. Let's inhale, let's roll up. We did before, let's just roll up. Let those vertebrae stack from the lower to the mid to the upper and the cervicals. Bring those arms up into our mountain. And we're going to do 3 flows to breath. Going through the entire Surya Namaskar flow to breath. Let's see. Just a little more down. Cut off my legs or my arms somehow. There we go. It's a little better. All right. So inhaling into our mountain. Nice little back bend. Exhaling, hinging now. Down into forward fold. Inhaling, half forward fold. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, lunge. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Inhaling, plank pose. Chaturanga, knees, chin, and chest. Inhaling up into an up dog. Exhaling, down dog. Inhaling, right leg up into high lunge. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, half forward fold. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling to the head and the heart. Mountain. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, half forward fold. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, lunge. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Inhaling, we're going to scoop right into an up dog. Exhaling, down dog. Inhaling, lunge. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, half forward fold. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling into our mountain. One more flow. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, half. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, lunge. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Inhaling, up dog. Exhaling, down dog. Inhaling, high lunge. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, half forward fold. Exhaling, forward fold. And inhaling, lifting the head, lifting the heart. Coming all the way back up. Let's bring the hands together in front of the heart in Anjali Mudra. Closing the eyes and diving in. Basking in that vijnanmaya kosha. The meditation. The wisdom body. That which is aware. Bring your attention, your focus to your third eye, that point between your eyebrows. And you can dive in to the center of your head, pineal. Releasing that focus, shaking out. Let's move into a standing yoga mudra as we clasp the hands behind our back, open our chest, and hinge forward. Taking this moment to honor your heart. And coming down onto the earth, onto your mats. And let's come up onto our knees, move into a little Ustrasana camel. There's a few options with this. First is to bring those hands right here beside your lumbar spine. The elbows are in. And lift the heart in the chest. And find that gentle back bend. And the goal is to keep those hips right over the knees. Then you can come down to your heels. You can come up onto your toes and bring that earth up a little higher. Bringing those hips back over the knees if you can. And breathe. Heart is open. One more deep breath. Your inhale, coming up. And on your next exhale, moving into a nice child's pose. And next inhale, coming up. Let's bring those feet in front. Bask. Move into our two balances, balancing bear and our boat. And move down onto the earth. And so with balancing bear, we can start by just bringing one leg out at a time. Moving in the ways to find our sensation. And then if you like, you can bring both heels up and both legs out at the same time. Find your drishti. Point in front of you that's not moving. You can bring your focused attention to engage the bandhas and breathe. One more breath. Releasing down. Let's move into our boat balance. Find your sits bones. Balancing on those sits bones, bringing those legs up, bringing them parallel to the earth. And then, if you'd like to move into the full pose, straightening the legs out and the arms to the side. And breathe. One more breath. And moving into your half boat. And coming down. You can either move into your spinal rocks or just come down to the earth. And we're going to bring those knees into the chest, rocking back and forth. Let's bring the feet together in our Supta Baddha Konasana, supine butterfly, pulling those legs gently in towards the body as you feel the beautiful sensations in the hips. And breathe. And opening those legs up, feet facing the sky. Hands around the outside edges of the feet and gently pulling the legs down. Engage the bandhas and breathe. And moving into your happy baby. Moving and kicking those legs around, having some fun, noticing and enjoying the sensations. And when you're ready, moving in to Savasana, making any last movements or any last pose that you'd like to make. Getting into a nice, comfortable Savasana position. Inviting all the muscles, the whole muscular system to release all tension. Any tension being held in the muscles, let it release. Dissolve into the earth. Let the bones release and sink deeper into the earth as they become heavier and are drawn towards the earth. All the organs, stomach, intestines, releasing and relaxing. Reproductive system, relaxing, releasing. The endocrine system, all the glands, hormones, the whole endocrine system releasing and relaxing. Entire organ of the skin, the lungs and the respiratory system, breath slowing down, and the brain and the nervous system, the heart and the circulatory system. Deep relaxation. As you relax in your wisdom body, that meditative state of awareness, silent stillness, and I will bring you back. Taking a nice deep breath into the belly. As you come back, begin to wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes, stretching out the arms and the legs. And rolling over to one side or the other so it feels more comfortable. And gently coming up to a seated position. And we're going to go into a short meditation focusing on third eye as we bask in that vijnanmaya kosha. Engaging those bandhas, breathing into the belly. All your focused attention on this point between the brows, the ajna chakra. And you can imagine that going straight into the center of the brain to the cranium. Mind wanders, bring it back to that ajna, third eye chakra, all your focused attention. And taking a nice deep breath into the belly, taking this moment to check in with yourself. Notice how all those koshas are, especially that vijnanmaya kosha. You continue to bask in that awareness, that intellect, that mind, that wisdom, the subtler sensations. And bringing yourself back to that intention that you set. Deep breath in the belly, releasing that intention of the this or better, this or better, this or better. We'll conclude with a namaste prayer. I honor the place in you in which the entire universe dwells. I honor the place in you which is of love, light, truth, and peace. When you are in that place in you, and I am in that place in me, we are one. Namaste. Please check out ecstaticyoga.studio for more information on our yoga teacher trainings and retreats. Wishing you a most beautiful and most blessed day.